bookish friends, and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi, and today we are going to be doing a book unboxing and haul, and I will be showing you all the books I got for my birthday month. I'm sweating, I gotta put my hair up. My reading room is a smaller little room in the back of our house, and the heat back here just kicks. The rest of our house doesn't get as hot as just this one single room does, and it gets so hot in here. But okay. Anyways, it is officially the end of February, meaning my birthday month is coming to a close. As sad as I am to see it go, it was a fantastic birthday month. This is really the first birthday month, and the first birthday that I've had since being on Bookstagram and BookTube. So I wanted to do something super special for all of my followers and anybody who's joined me in this journey over the last year. I am doing that by doing a couple different giveaways. The first one being weekly giveaways where I'm gifting somebody a book off their Amazon wish list up to $20. I've already gifted 2 people. I have 2 more people to choose, which by the time you see this video, I will probably only have 1 more person to choose. The second giveaway I was doing was a goodie basket of all this stuff right here, mostly from Cotswold & Co, and then 2 blind date with a book. And anybody that sent me a book off my Amazon wish list was entered to win my little goodie basket, my grand prize giveaway. So I have a bunch of packages sent from you guys, which I absolutely cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given me and all the love you've shown me over the past couple weeks. And it being my birthday month, like I can't believe people actually sent me books off my Amazon wish list and gifted me with birthday presents, and it truly does mean the world to me. And obviously I will thank every single person when I open their package. And each of these people will be entered into my grand prize giveaway, which I will be choosing the winner in just about a week or so. First, I obviously did some shopping for myself, and I have a book of the month purchase, some Amazon packages I bought, I have a pre-order, and then some stuff I got in a Barnes & Noble, and then from the library at my grandmother's nursing home. So let's start with the books that I got from the library my grandmother has at her, it's actually not a nursing home, it's an assisted living, but I don't know what it is about their library, but they always have such good books. At the end of each month when I go through my TBR, there's usually a pile of books that I donate. And my new thing now is bringing the books to the library if they're appropriate. Like, I'm not sending any like smutty books to the assisted living home because that's just not appropriate. But any books that I can donate to their little library, I do. But I picked up Force of Nature by Jane Harper. I've seen her name everywhere. I think she's just a really good domestic thriller author, I think. But it says 5 women go on a hike, only 4 return. Honestly, I saw that and I was like, sure, sign me up. So some of these books I'm not going to talk too much about because I don't want this video to legitimately be 3 hours long. So we're going to try to move quickly, but very excited to read this. The next book I got from there was Serpent and Dove by Shelby Marine. No idea. I know that this is a trilogy, I think. I did have this on my Amazon wishlist, so if somebody bought me that book off my Amazon wishlist, I'll just bring this one back. Bound as one to love, honor, or burn, a witch and a witch hunter thrust into holy matrimony. There's only one way such a story could end, a stake and a match. So I think it's some sort of witchy romantasy. This is a pretty thick book. There's a second book out, and I think a third book just came out in this, so. But don't quote me on that, but I'm very excited to have seen this at a little library. And then the next book, I have never really been interested in reading this, but there must be somebody that works at that assisted living that gets like special editions of books, because this book right here, I don't know if you can see it, it has sprayed edges. I also found this special edition of This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. I know this is a really popular Bookstagram book, but look it has gold foiled edges. How beautiful. And I'm pretty sure it's got really pretty M pages, yep. And I don't know what kind of special edition this is, but this is just beautiful. I don't even know what this is about. I know it's some sort of romantasy, I think. Oh, and by the way, it's signed. Like, why would somebody give this book up? This must mean that they didn't really like it, but you know, not every book is for everybody. So somebody who didn't like this, I may love it, but we'll find out. I saw the gold edges and I was like, yep, she's mine. She's coming home with me. I was hoping they were gonna have the second book, but it's fine. Those are the books that I picked up from my grandmother's assisted living home. Let's go over the books I bought myself from Barnes & Noble. On my actual birthday, I treated myself to a nice Barnes & Noble spree because I had like $40 in rewards, a $10 gift card, and my $10 birthday coupon. I went a little crazy, and two of the books, oh wait, one of the books is up here. I'll just go over this one quickly because you've already heard me talk about this so much on my channel. I bought the third book to the Steele Brothers series by Helen Hart. This is Possession. You've heard me talk so much about this book and this series at this point that I'm not even gonna waste time. It's basically a dark romance. It deals a lot with childhood trauma. There is a lot of spicy you-know-what in it. Be forewarned that this is not for the faint of heart, but I read books 1, 2, and 3. I'm fully obsessed with this series. It completely took over my life in February, and I bought the third book when I went to Barnes & Noble on my birthday. The next book I have is Episode 13 by Craig DeLuey. It says, Episode 13 brings a terrifying twist to the found footage genre when a reality TV show's crew find themselves trapped in a nightmare of their own creation. Obviously, they go into like a haunted house, some spooky stuff happens, and I was totally drawn in by this cover, and I was like, sure, it's mine. I also bought 2 books from Darcy Coates because I'm trying to read a lot of her backlist. Reads books on BookTube and Book Talk. Always talks about House of Shadows by her. I think this is a series. I'm pretty sure there's 3 books in the series now. They're short for a Darcy Coates book. It's about this girl who her family goes bankrupt. She gets this offer to marry this creepy man, and I'm sure shit just happens from there. So I got this one. And before I saw that one, I was reading the description for this Darcy Coates book, and I just couldn't not get this. It's called Parasite. And it's basically like end of the world horror thriller, and that's all I know. So I got these 2 Darcy Coates books. The next 2 books I got are both YA. I had to get this because I thought it was so cute. This is The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. Look at these sprayed edges. They have little hearts on them. This is just such a cute little moment. I honestly don't really know if I'm gonna love this. Seems like it's about a girl who gets broken up with. On Valentine's Day, she goes to her grandmother's house. She just needs some girl talk. She passes out on the couch, and when she wakes up, she's back in her own bed. It ends up being Valentine's Day again, and yeah. And it says, how many days can one girl spend passively watching her life go up in flames? And when something good starts to come out of these terrible days, what happens when the universe stops doling out do-overs? So I don't know, it's like she relives her life multiple times, and I'm not sure I would ever want to experience that. The last book I got is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it. I don't even really know what this is about. All it says on the back is, when death has a story to tell, you listen. There's really not much of a description over here. It is 1939 Nazi Germany. The country is holding its breath. Death has never been busier and will become busier still. When I looked this up on Goodreads, there wasn't like a legit picture of the cover. It was literally somebody holding the book like this, and it took a picture like that. Because this must have come out a while ago, but it has like pictures and stuff in it, and honestly it just sounded really good, so we're gonna give it a try. That's what I got at my first trip to Barnes & Noble. And then I went to Barnes & Noble to get, hold on, let me go grab it. After I finished book 3 in the Steele Brothers series, I immediately wanted to jump into book 4, which is Melt by Helen Hart. So I went to my local Barnes & Noble to get this, and ended up picking up 2 other books. One being a book that I had seen at least 2 to 3 times in Barnes & Noble when I've gone between my first trip and then the trip when I bought it. And that is Hannah Tate Beyond Repair by Laura Piper Lee. This cover got me. I saw this at a Barnes & Noble in Yonkers. And then I saw it at another Barnes & Noble's, and I was like, no, I don't think I need it. And then I saw it at my local Barnes & Noble and had a buy one get one 50% off sticker, and I was like, all right, that's a sign. And the other book I got for 50% off is The Clinic by Kate Quinn. I had seen somebody that I follow on Bookstagram like talk about how she was reading this book and really enjoying it, and then when I went to get Melt, this was the first book I saw, and it had a buy one get one 50% off sticker on it. So then when I saw that this one had a buy one get one 50% off sticker, I bought both of them. This is about a girl who works in a casino. Her sister is a famous actress who is in rehab. She dies. People are saying that she committed suicide, but her sister Meg is not convinced. She decides to check in and figure it out for herself. Hannah Tate Beyond Repair is about a new mom who repairs her broken dreams in this hilarious rom-com that sparkles with intelligence, wit, and compassion. So I thought this was just gonna be like a cute little rom-com, but then I like was flipping through the pages and I saw some words and I was like, oh, so we're gonna get some spice in this. So this was my second little Barnes & Noble book haul. I did pre-order this book and it came at the very beginning of February, and I haven't been able to open it since. Oh, it's a little novella. I pre-ordered this like months ago, and that is Tales of the Celestial Kingdom by Sue Lynn Tan. How beautiful is this cover? It's a short little novella. I don't even know where they are. They're back here. It is Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and Heart of the Sun Warrior. They're just like Chinese folklore fantasy books. They were amazing, and the main character just like warms my soul. So when I saw that she was coming out with this, I immediately pre-ordered it. Tales of the Celestial Kingdom collects 9 spellbinding stories, 7 original and 2 previously published, including the long-anticipated epilogue to the duology, set in the enchanting world of her debut, filled with magic and mythology, friendships, rivalries. So I guess they're just a couple short stories. I thought it was gonna be like a legit book, but it is what it is. Very excited to have this. I can definitely read this very quickly, so maybe we'll put it on like a 48-hour reading challenge. The next 2 things I bought myself are actually adult coloring books that are bookish themed. There's some bookstagrammer that created these, and I will make sure to tag her below, but they are adult bookish coloring books. How cute are these? Okay, I think this was her first one, and they're by Julie Holmes Lauscher. I have no idea if that's how you even pronounce her name, but I will leave her Instagram below. This is Coffee Icy Books Spicy, so it's just like a adult coloring book. Let me see if I can open the page. Like, look at how cute that is. Look at how cute and like simple that looks to pick color. And I like that they're single-sided, so you can actually like, well, that has boobies on it. I can't show you that one. Like, look at how pretty that is. Like, I could literally color that and then hang it on my wall if I wanted to. I got her original one, and then this is one that she just came out with. It's called In My Coloring Era, and I think this is just like same thing, just very simple drawings. This is what got me. She was drawing this or coloring this one in a video, and I was like, I want that. Like, Cowboy Romance who? I love these. They're so cute and they're so simple. These are gonna be great books for my next hobby vlog, so keep your eye out. I will leave her Instagram linked below. The next book I have is one that I bought myself, The Teacher by Frida McFadden. This is her newest book. Evie has a good life. She gets up each day, gets a kiss from her husband, and heads off to teach math at the local high school. All is as it should be, except last year, Caseham High was rocked by a scandal with one student, Addie, at its center. And this year, Eve is dismayed to find the girl in her class. Addie can't be trusted. She lies, she hurts people, she destroys lives. At least, that's what everyone says. But nobody knows the real Addie. Nobody knows the secrets that could destroy her if people at the school found out. And when Eve discovers the shocking truth, Addie will do anything to keep her quiet. I've heard that this is amazing. The last book I read by Frida McFadden, her last release, I think, The Coworker, I didn't really love. It was kind of just like, I guess I could have kind of seen that coming. So, but I'm hearing that people are really loving this and didn't expect the plot twist in this, so very excited to read this. I love 90% of what Frida McFadden writes. I'm very excited to read her newest release. The last package I have is my Book of the Month subscription box for February. Obviously, I bought this myself too. This is the last package of books I've bought myself. The first book I have here is Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. Look at this cover. Like, does this not scream spring? I think this is about a girl who unexpectedly gets pregnant. It leads to even more life-changing revelations in this heartfelt, slow burn, friends to lovers romance. I don't know, this cover honestly got me. I didn't really read much of the descriptions for my February picks this month, but I saw this cover and like the brief description that Book of the Month gives, and I was like, yep, that sounds adorable. The next book I got is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. The reason I got this is gonna sound ridiculous, is because I have Part of Your World also in the Book of the Month form, and they only really sell this in paperback in stores. So I decided to put this as an add-on because you get a free book in your birthday month with Book of the Month. I was like, you know what? I would love to have them be matching and look the same size. So decided to grab this. And no, I have not read Part of Your World yet, but it's on my 24 and 24 TBR. And I will be reading it at some point, and then I'm sure I'm gonna hop right into this. The last book I got for the month of February is Butcher and Blackbird. I don't really know what this is about except for that it's 2 serial killers being in love. And I've heard it's pretty smutty, but also just like hilarious because obviously it's about 2 serial killers, and it's a dark romantic comedy, and honestly that's all I need to know. Very excited to have finally opened these. I had that box sitting there since like the beginning of February, and it's been killing me not to open these. I don't know why I love opening my Book of the Month box so much, but the bookmark also says, was it something I read? If you want to get your first Book of the Month book for only $5, you can use the link in my description box. This is not sponsored. They're not paying me to say this. It is a referral code, so if you sign up using my link, you'll get your first box for only $5, which is amazing because you get a brand new hardcover, and I will get a credit for next month. So if you want to check out Book of the Month, do so using my link below. The part you have all been waiting for, and me, because now it's like full-on surprises from here on out. Let's open the books that you guys have sent me for my birthday. And I'm gonna put the little note things in here, and that's how I'm gonna choose my giveaway winner. I'm gonna shake it up and pick my winner when it's time. So let's begin. I'm like so scared. I don't know why. All right, let me see if I can find the notes first. Here it is. Okay, it just says, happy birthday. This is from Michelle the Bibliophile. So let's see what we got. Oh my God. So I put the Chestnut Man on my Amazon wish list because it just sounded so freaking good. If you didn't know, I love anything where the main character is like royally fucked up in the head and has like something mentally wrong. A psychopath is terrorizing Copenhagen. His calling card is a chestnut man, a handmade doll composed of matchsticks and 2 chestnuts, which he leaves at each bloody crime scene. Examining the dolls, forensics makes a shocking discovery, a fingerprint belonging to a young girl, a government minister's daughter who had been kidnapped and murdered a year ago. I love that. So very excited to read this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write down on each piece of paper what they bought me so I can remember and thank them properly. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this thriller, so I am so excited, and thank you so much, Michelle, for sending me this. Let's open the next package. This is so much fun. Okay, this is a thick book. Let's see, here's my note. Oh, I just ruined it for myself. Okay. It says, enjoy your gift. Happy birthday month. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. From Alexa the Bookworm. Thank you so much. I saw the note, what's in here, so I kind of ruined it for myself, and it's Jade City! Oh, I'm so excited. I have been wanting to read this book for so long, but for some reason, like, never ended up buying it for myself, so I've had it on my Amazon wish list for quite some time now because I'm just like, maybe one day I'll get it, who knows, but this is just, it says, for centuries, honorable green bone warriors have used magical jade to enhance their abilities and defend the island of Kekon from foreign invasion. Now the war is over and a new generation vies for control of Kekon's bustling capital city. 4 siblings of the powerful Kowal family must prepare for battle, and the fragile peace between the clans is about to break. I heard about this book from Reagan from Peruse Project, and she like absolutely loved this book and raves about it all the time. And I think there's a couple, I think it's a 3-book series at this point. I don't know if there's gonna be more. I don't know if there's gonna be more or not, but I have been wanting to read this for so long. I can't even tell you the amount of times I've almost picked it up at Barnes & Noble, but I've had to practice self-control. So thank you so much, Alexa, for sending me this for my birthday month, and I cannot wait to read this. All right, next package. Let me find the notes. I hate how they give you multiple notes. Okay, here we go. It says, happy birthday month. This is my favorite Stephen King book. I read it every October. I hope you enjoy it. From Emily Lovely. I can only imagine. Yes, I don't know. I'm not a Stephen King person. Let me start by saying that. And his books are so long and they're so intimidating, but for some reason, I keep seeing people talk about Pet Sematary. I think Books and Lala just read this, and she was like raving about it, and now I want to read this. And since Emily said that she reads it every October, I'm saving this for October because it probably gives all the spooky Halloween vibes. Stephen King calls this his scariest book he's ever written. Like, he himself has said that this is the scariest book he's ever written. And yeah, I think it's about this new family moves in and lives on this property, but they have a legit pet cemetery where anytime somebody's pet dies, they bury it in this little cemetery. And then obviously when this new family moves in, they're like, what the hell, like, this is weird, we don't want to do this, and shit just goes wrong. So oh, I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna save this for October because that's when she said she loves to read it, and that just seems perfect. So thank you so much, Emily. I can't wait to read this. Let me know when you're gonna read it in October, because maybe I will bother you every time something crazy happens, and we can talk about it. All right, next little package. This is so fun. All right, let's see. Why does Amazon send like 7 freaking receipts? Okay, here we go. Okay, happy birthday month, Lexi. You're my favorite booktuber and I just adore you. Thank you for your content. Your videos have helped me get through a lot. I was in the hospital most of January, so thank you. Oh, that literally, I can't even begin to explain to you how much this means to me, because I am a tiny little booktuber. I never in a million years thought I would ever actually start a YouTube channel. and I have been watching YouTube for like the last 15 years of my life. I started watching makeup videos when I was like in middle school, and that's how my obsession with YouTube started. And since I watched my first YouTube video ever, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. So it's hard when you're a small YouTuber because you're like, do people even care that I'm posting? Like, is this me going through all this effort, filming, editing, posting, and taking all this time? Is it really worth it? And to hear somebody say that this helped them get through a rough time just means the absolute world to me. So thank you, Renee, for your kind note. I'm keeping this note literally forever, and I hope you are feeling better. I talk to Renee pretty much all the time on Instagram, but let's see. Oh, yeah! It's One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Funny story, I actually owned this book in the old covers that she used to have, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. Not my vibe. My problem is I get rid of books when I'm like feeling like I want to unhaul, but I should really unhaul books that I haven't read yet. This is a love story about a woman unexpectedly forced to choose between the husband she had long thought dead and the fiance who has finally brought her back to life. So I heard somebody talking about this, I can't remember who it was, and they were saying how it's just like such a good story. And Taylor Jenkins Reid, when she doesn't do like her celebrity fiction, she makes the like best, saddest, most heartwarming, heartbreaking stories ever. I read Maybe in Another Life and literally went through every single emotion you can imagine. So I decided to put this on my Amazon wish list because I want to read more of just like her regular fiction books instead of her like celebrity fiction books like Evelyn Hugo and Carrie Soto. So I'm so excited to read this. I'm probably going to pick this up ASAP because I've been dying to read this since I heard somebody just talking about it. So thank you so much, Renee, for sending this to me, and I hope you feel so much better. This is the last bubble mailer, and then we're going to dive into the boxes. Oops, I just almost spoiled that for myself. Okay, let's see. This is the one I want. Just says, happy birthday. This is from Little Book Fairy on Instagram. I just recently started following her, and I love her content. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm so excited to actually own a physical copy of this. So I actually read Done and Dusted on my Kindle, and it was one of my favorite books last year. And with Swift and Saddled coming out, I think in March. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure Swift and Saddled book 2 is coming out in March. And I knew I wanted a physical copy of this so bad. I am probably gonna reread this before the second book comes out and give myself a little refresher. But basically this is a cowboy romance. It's brother's best friend. The main girl in this, Emmy, is a, I don't know, she's some sort of horse rider. She had a really bad accident, so now she doesn't ride anymore because it gives her panic attacks. She meets Luke Brooke, the bad boy in the town, who Luke is also her, Emmy's brother's best friend, so it's best friend's brother. Super spicy romance, but also like they get through trauma together and they get through life together, and it's just a delicious book. I've already read this, but I literally can't wait to reread it and have a matching copy of book 2. So thank you so much, Little Book Fairy, for sending this to me, and I will be seeing you on Instagram. The last 3 packages we have here are boxes, so let's see. I'm gonna try not to spoil the books for myself. Okay, there's a couple books in this one. I don't want to see that. I want to see that. Okay, so this is from Nicole's Booked. It says, happy birthday, girl. I hope you have an amazing day. Grateful for your friendship and our mutual love of Harry Potter. XOXO from Nicole. So I actually met Nicole, obviously through Bookstagram, but she is IRL best friends with one of my other Bookstagram friends, Danny. So I'm so excited. Let's see what Nicole... Yes! These are also books that I've already read but wanted to own physical copies because I'm a psychopath like that. And that is The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret. I love these books. They're my absolute favorite Frida McFadden books. Like, there's no book that Frida McFadden has written that is better than these 2. There's a 3rd book coming out, and these are just books that I probably will reread at some point. And they're just so freaking good that I had to own physical copies. There's certain books that, well, first of all, both of these books made my top favorite books of 2023. I just absolutely love them and I ate them right up. The reason why I put these on my Amazon wish list is because I want to own physical copies because I love them so much. Like, that is just, that's my toxic trait. Like, these 3 books are all books that I've read and were on my favorites of 2023, but I wanted to own physical copies. So thank you so much, Nicole, for sending me The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret, and maybe we can buddy read book 3 when it comes out. All right, let's open this next package. Oh, it came in a gift box. It says, keep your surprise as a gift. So this is from one of my girly pops that follows me over on YouTube and Instagram. And we have a lot in common. It's actually kind of crazy. So she wrote, hey Lexi, happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed this book. It was a fantastic read for me. My favorite is Heartless. So I have a feeling I know what this is. She must have sent me 2 books because the other note says, happy birthday Lexi, this book is a great read, happy reading. And it's from Rihanna. Look at, they came all nice and packaged. Let's see what we got here. Amazon really does do top-notch packaging, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, they really packaged these bad boys out. All right, let's see what we got here. Yes, with the cowboy romances. We got Flawless by Miss Elsie Silver. Obviously, you know what this is about. This is also a cowboy romance, and it says, the rules were simple. Keep his hands off his agent's daughter and stay out of trouble. But now he's stuck with her. There's only one bed, and well, rules are made to be broken. Oh my God. If you couldn't tell, I clearly love cowboy romances. I don't really know why I love cowboy romances, because I'm not a country girl. I am absolutely obsessed with cowboy romances, and this is like one of the most popular cowboy romance series, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. I'm so excited to read this. Thank you, Rihanna. See what book numero 2 is. I'm scared. It's a hardcover. Oh, yes, another book that I already own but absolutely had to have, and that is House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I have Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, but House in the Cerulean Sea is my absolute favorite book by TJ Klune, and there's a second book coming out in September of this year, I think, and I cannot wait. This book is about like magical children that live in this magical island, and they're kind of isolated from the world, and this one guy is tasked with going and kind of maintaining this house and taking care of the kids, and it is just a sweet little story. And oh my God, Linus Baker, he was like one of my favorite characters ever. Caseworker in the department in charge of magical youth. He gets summoned to this house. There is like basically like the devil that lives there, but he's a kid, and he just has to go through everything, and he finds love. It's just so cute. It's such a good read. TJ Klune writes all queer books, and his writing is so freaking magical. And obviously I said I have Under the Whispering Door, which I really loved, and then I have his newest book, The Lives of Puppets, that I still need to read, but this is a book that I like desperately want to reread before the second book comes out, and I can't freaking wait. So thank you so much, Rihanna. Where's the other book? For sending me both of these for my birthday. They are books that I cannot wait to read and reread, and I just can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for being a supporter of my booktube. She comments on literally every video and like clearly watches my videos in depth, and I love her so much. So thank you so much for the 2 books. We are officially on our last package, which I think a couple other people have sent me books off my Amazon wish list, so I get more books from them. I will just add on clips at the end of this, and we'll call it a day. Oh, another one where the books are wrapped. Let's see what we got here. Oh my God, more from Rihanna. What the hell? It says, happy birthday, Lexi. Hope you had a beautiful birthday. I love watching your YouTube vlogs. I enjoy watching them. My God, she like totally spoiled me. Oh my God, look at how big this bag is. What the heck is this? Oh yes, it's a book series in a box set. Oh my God, this bag is just ginormous. Like, look at how big this bag is for one little box set. So this is the Nevermore series by Jessica Townsend. My friend here on BookTube, Sarah Ward, raves about this book series. It's a middle grade like fantasy series, and she always talks about it, and I've always wanted to read it, and I've almost picked it up at multiple bookstores but just haven't. But right now it's a 3-book series, so Nevermore, Wondersmith, and then Hollowpox. And I've just heard that they're really cute, like middle grade books. This is Morgan Crow is cursed. Born on Eventide, the unluckiest day for any child to be born, Morgan is blamed for all local misfortunes. And worst of all, the curse dooms her to die at midnight on her 11th birthday. But as Morgan awaits her fate, a remarkable man named Jupiter North appears, whisking her away into the safety of a secret magical city called Nevermore. It's in Nevermore that Morgan discovers she must contend for a place in the city's most prestigious organization, the Wondrous Society. Morgan must compete in 4 dangerous trials against hundreds of other children, or she'll have to confront her deadly fate. Oh my god, so cute. Gives me Harry Potter vibes. Except for Harry Potter doesn't have to compete to be there, but you get the vibe. So she got me the whole little box set, which I'm so excited for. So thank you so friggin' much, Rihanna. You did not have to spoil me like this. Okay, believe it or not, Louis was just barking like a maniac. And I got a notification that there was somebody at our front door, and it was another Amazon package. And it's definitely a book in here, and I think I know who this is from. Let's see. Oh, the note's right on top. It says, happy birthday. Hope you enjoy my recent fave, Winona Reads, from Samantha Haydock, who, believe it or not, Winona Reads also lives in the same area as me, and it's kind of crazy. I knew she was gonna send this. When she said in her note, enjoy my recent fave, I knew it was gonna be Magnolia Parks, because she has been nonstop posting about how much she loves this series. And I had it on my wish list because, well, one, I have the UK edition. This is like the original indie published edition and cover. And I haven't read it yet, but I want, this is me being picky. Obviously, we all want covers in our editions to match, so I put all of these books on my Amazon wish list, and I legitimately cannot wait to read this. I've heard that this is like rich people drama, toxic love, toxic relationships, luxurious lifestyle, but a lot of like drama and toxicity. So I literally cannot wait to start and dive into this freaking universe, because people are like bonkers over this universe. So thank you so much, Winona, for probably starting my next addiction. And now I feel like once I read this, I'm not gonna be able to stop reading it. So, but thank you so much for reading this, and I cannot wait to chat about it. All right, putting her little card. So I have all my little cards in here. Obviously, I'm not gonna choose a winner right now, but there is still time to enter this grand prize giveaway. So if you wanna send me a book off my Amazon wish list, it'll be linked below. If you do send me a book off my Amazon wish list, make sure you include your name and your Instagram username. Make sure to check out the rules on the actual post. I'll leave it linked below the actual Instagram post, because there's a couple different giveaways that you can win. All of the information is in that post, which, like I just said, it'll be linked below. So you have about another week to enter the grand prize giveaway and the 2 other weekly giveaways. But the grand prize giveaway, again, is this little goodie basket of bookish goodies. And it's so cute. I put it together. Obviously the t-shirt is not made yet, but I bought a decal for my own t-shirt just so I could use it for the picture. Once I choose a winner, I'm gonna obviously ask them for their size, and then I'll make their t-shirt. But this is like my favorite giveaway gift I've ever done. I cannot wait to continue to do more. I am almost at 1,000 subs, no, not almost, but I just hit 700 subscribers here on YouTube. And I think once I hit 1,000, I'm gonna do another giveaway like this, where I do maybe a couple blind dates with a book and some of my favorite bookish items from Cotswold & Co. I'm so excited. Let me organize these books and then we'll take a little shot of them. Okay, so here are the stacks of books from this haul. This pile over here are books that I bought myself. These 3 I got for free because I got them at my grandmother's thing. These are the 2 coloring books at the top here. And then these 2 piles right here are the books that were sent from you guys. So what a great collective haul this was. I literally just finished filming that video and totally forgot that I got some books from Books Are Magic in Brooklyn. It's an indie bookstore, and there's 2 locations in Brooklyn, and it's owned by Emma Straub, who is also an author. And I was in Brooklyn this past week for work. Dragged my parents to it with me because they were with me on the trip. And I bought 3 books, the first one being Upcountry by Chin Sun Lee. And all the books I got were signed editions, which I loved. This seems like it's just speculative horror almost, where it deals with like cults, factuation, sex, and a marriage and pregnancy, and the significance and mystery of luck, fate, and resilience lies behind the portrait of lives connected by catastrophe and coincidence. I don't know, it just sounded really like messed up and deep and dark, so I picked that up. Picked up 2 books from Emma Straub because I've never read from her, and obviously I went to her bookstore, so I had to buy books from her. And both of these are signed. I have This Time Tomorrow and Laura Lamont's Life in Pictures. I picked this one up because she had like a little thing talking about this, and it said if you liked Evelyn Hugo, you would like this. It takes place in the 20s. I'm sure this main character is like rich and famous, and you just go through what it's like to live like that. A depiction of Hollywood's golden age, and it's a sweet, fulfilling story about one woman's journey through fame, love, and loss. So definitely gives Evelyn Hugo vibes. And then This Time Tomorrow is one of her most popular books, and it says it's a father-daughter story full of humor and heart about love, death, and time travel. So it seems a little magical just from the that little description, and this takes place in 1996, which is the year I was born, so forgot to include those in the original videos. But I also went to Bookstore Magic in Brooklyn and got these 3 books. So okay, hello friends, it is actually the next day and my mailman just dropped off a bunch of packages, and I figured I would just throw it in this video. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes, don't judge me, but I think I have another book from my Amazon wish list. And I think this is from the person I thought it was from yesterday, so. Find the notes. Notes a little janky. Okay, it says, hope you love this one as much as I do. Happy birthday. Thank you for being the best hype queen for Victory Gallop and for inspiring my YouTube journey, from Sarah Ward. So, if you don't already follow Sarah Ward, definitely do so. She is an indie author and fellow book lover. She wrote one of my favorite books last year called Victory Gallop. It's about like a girl in middle school who's horse obsessed and trying to get through like panic attacks and whatnot. And I just loved it because I'm a fellow horse girl. I am that horse girl from middle school, and yeah. Let's see what she grabbed me. I almost knew it was gonna be this. So it's Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. And it's so funny because in the YouTuber's favorites video that I'm attempting to do, this was the original book I wanted to get. I was like, let me try to get it from my library, like the ebook version from my library. And it was on hold for like 8 weeks. And then I got the hold and I wasn't ready to read it. So I'm so excited to have this, and I can maybe throw this into my booktuber's favorites videos. I'm so excited. I don't really know what this is about, and Sarah like raves about this series, as do a lot of people. So it says 17-year-old Kiva Meriden has spent the last 10 years fighting for survival in the notorious death prison, I don't even know how to pronounce it, working as a prison healer. When the rebel queen is captured, Kiva is charged with keeping the terminally ill woman alive long enough for her to undergo the trial by ordeal, a series of elemental challenges against the torments of air, fire, water, and earth, assigned to only the most dangerous of criminals. Sounds so good. And this is a 3-book series, so I'm so excited to have this in my possession. So thank you so much, Sarah. I love you. You know you're my girl. And she does have her 2nd book coming out this summer, so definitely check her out. So like I said, this is gonna be my 4th time saying it, but you have about another week to send me a book off my Amazon wish list to be entered to win the grand prize giveaway. I'm gonna choose that winner on February 29th, so you have until like the 26th to send me a book, I guess, just for shipping purposes. But yes, I seriously cannot thank you guys enough if you did send me a book off my Amazon wish list. It means the absolute world to me, and I literally cannot wait to read every single one of these books that was sent to me from you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much for making my birthday month so special. It has been the best birthday I've ever had. I'm a little salty about turning 28 because I'm closer to 30 than I am to 21, and that just like depresses me. But I seriously can't thank you guys enough for all the support you've shown me over the last year, and specifically this last month while it has been my birthday month. And I'm definitely on a book buying ban for now. I don't know where these books are gonna go because my shelves are already full, but we'll figure that out. And you will probably see me organizing in an upcoming vlog. But thank you again to everybody who sent me a book off my Amazon wish list. You still have time, and we will choose a winner on February 29th. But what a great birthday book haul it was. Make sure to give this video a like. Leave a comment with your favorite book that was in this video, in this unboxing below, and let me know your thoughts and which ones I should read first. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.